Welcome back. Who you got, fam? As you can see, it's been boys out there. You know what I mean?
That was light work, really.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Fly Eagles fly.
Do you want to talk about San Fran now, or do you want to wait?
Man, we'll wait. We'll wait. I'll let them bask in the ambience and in their loss and stuff like that. But anyway, welcome everybody. Week 14, episode 14. Super excited, as you can see, because my Niners won in great fashion. If you would, I talked a lot of trash after the win because I don't talk trash before. That's not how I do things. I just let the game play out.
A lot can happen.
Exactly.
Before. Yep.
So but anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about our picks from last week. We'll put it up right now, as you guys can see, or if you didn't, or if you already know, we tied again. Woohoo! But yeah, let's go ahead and put that up right here. And with the tie, we both have to do a dual punishment. So we tried to get comments. Not many people commented, but the people that did watch, they text me. I don't know about you. They sent a lot of texts about what we should do for this dual punishment, and a lot of them don't listen to instructions. Let's just put it that way. One dude said that we should wash each other's cars in Speedos, and I was like, that's suspect. But
and we're how many states away from each other?
I know. Trust me, I know. I get it. I'm eating popcorn. And then we got some other stuff, like do some spicy stuff again, which might come up in the future because I got a plan for that too. But But anyway, so what it came down to was that there's no punishment this week because we didn't have time to get one in. So what we're gonna do is two punishments next week. All right, we're gonna do our punishment, which is going to be stated in just a second, and then the loser of this week is going to do their punishment for the next week episode. Right. So the loser the loser will do two punishments, and the winner would just do their one from this week that we didn't get to do. Now, speaking of that. So I went ahead and got a general consensus, pass it around friend groups and things of that nature. So we're going to have to go to a bar and do 5 cheesy pickup lines to 5 random different women. Or men, whatever your preference is, man. I don't know. I don't judge.
Do we pick the lines? Do we
No, we do not pick the lines. I have a list of lines that were sent.
Oh no!
I will do this. I will share the list of lines. Yeah, I will share the list of lines that was sent to me, and we can pick 5 from there. But it has to be the same 5. So we have to do the same 5 lines.
Oh, okay. We're not like drafting the best pickup lines here.
Nah, man, nah. They sent us the fans and the peeps sent us some good stuff. I'm trying to get this light. Like, it's so bright. It's making me.
But not your dark. Not like that.
But anyway, so I'll send you a list of lines. We got to say the same 5 lines. It's going to be interesting. I'm not excited for it, but I mean, I might have a little fun with it.
Maybe. Oh yeah, it's going to be fun. I don't care about whatever people perceive of me. My class is in this week, so best believe I'm already going out. So
man.
Might as well.
I feel you. So that's what we're going to do. That will be on next episode, next week's episode. We'll probably front run that one. And then the next punishment for the next week episode will come out after the picks. Obviously, that's what we do. So with that, let's go ahead and start getting into the picks for week 14. Exciting week. Because, people are starting to
talk about exciting. Look at that Thursday night game, baby.
I
Let's
mean,
get hyped for that.
you might be excited.
That nobody ever.
All right, so let's get into it. First matchup of the week, Thursday night game. We have the Patriots at the Steelers. Kenny Pickett is out, right? I think he got injured, if I remember correctly.
Mitchell Trubisky is in.
That is correct. That is correct.
So I hate doing this. I really do. They're 2-10, but I'm gonna go New England because they're deep. I know.
Okay, go ahead.
I know.
Explain yourself.
I think that it's gonna be an ugly game. There's gonna be, I think, 6 points on the board again. And hopefully
and that's what's gonna win 6 points.
I honestly think it could be a 10-6 kind of game.
Interesting.
If the Pats score once, whoever scores once is winning the game, I think. Like, scores a touchdown.
Okay.
One touchdown in this game, calling it right now.
That's interesting. I disagree. I think the Steelers are going to win this. I think their defense is way better.
I don't know. The Pats defense played very well last week.
They played well, but statistically, Steelers defense is better.
I mean, okay, yeah,
I have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure. But I'm willing to risk.
Since week 9, points allowed in the NFL, lowest, New England Patriots. They have a very good defense. It's just they don't have any offense. Like,
run down the teams that played them. I'll wait. I'm pretty sure the Jets was one of them.
The Giants was one of them. The Chargers.
When have they even scored over
the Chargers? Who
they've been struggling already.
Yes, I understand, but the Chargers have weapons. Like,
yes, they do.
Like, you can't tell me that the Chargers probably played a shit game. They did, but what causes someone to play a shit game?
I mean, the weather. You asked. I told.
I mean, there's other factors. So,
yes, there is. Yes, there is. Either way, I'm taking the Steelers on this one. It's going to be a low-scoring game. I agree with you on that. But, yeah, I foresee the Steelers being on the other side of that 10-6, if you would. I don't think it's going to be that low. I think it'll probably be like 17-3. I don't know, 17-10 maybe.
Wow, both teams scored a touchdown?
Yeah, man.
Hey, go New England.
I can see that.
Oh.
All right.
Special teams touchdown, baby. We're good for one.
Never know. Next matchup, we got the Bucks at the Falcons. This is going to be a tough game. They're going to play really hard against each other, Pauls, because they're trying to fight for that number 1 spot. And yeah, so I'm going to take the Bucks on this one though, because I don't have faith in the Falcons.
I don't have faith in the Falcons either. I'm also going to go Tampa Bay.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, for the number 1 spot, I think that the Falcons. I hate Desmond Ridder. I think that their team should not be 6-6, and Tampa Bay, I think, can be a better team. They haven't been playing like the better team, but they can be a better team. So,
I was hoping the Jets pulled that off last week, bro.
Why?
For my bank account's sake. Remember, I had the Jets going over 500. So,
yep.
It's not looking good for me though.
Nope. I had them winning the division, so
I think I did too. I don't remember. Next game, we got the Rams at the Ravens. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Baltimore.
Yeah. Fresh off a bye too.
The Rams are looking like a team right now. They're looking like they can win some games and be a playoff team, but the Ravens are still a powerhouse team.
Yeah, they're looking really good, man.
Yeah.
I gotta go Ravens as well. I'm gonna see the Rams winning this one, especially Baltimore that's like fresh off the bye, ready to go rocking, ready to go. So I gotta give it to the Ravens on this one. Next matchup, we got the Lions at the Bears. This is like a historical game. They always play each other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It always goes. Gotta go Lions on this one though. I don't see the Bears winning that. It could happen.
Yeah, trap game could happen. And the Lions like to let teams play with them. They let the Bears pause. They let the Bears compete earlier in the season, and they pulled out a fourth quarter comeback win. I think that the Lions are gonna hold it better throughout the game this time. I think they'll have a pretty smooth sailing win.
Okay, I like it. Next matchup, we have the Colts at the Bengals. Tough game to call right now.
Jake Browning had 350.
Yeah, he did,
and only threw 4 or 5 incompletions.
Mm-hmm.
I think he went like 32 for 37
against a good Jaguar team too.
Yeah.
So who you got?
Not Jake Browning.
You don't believe?
I believe in this Indy team. They are I think 4 in a row. I think they've won 4 in a row.
I'd have to check. I don't remember.
But they play some football. Like they get some wins, and it's not ever pretty. But if there's a toss up between games, I'm like fairly confident that the Colts are going to be the one that comes out on top.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like where I'm at with this game. Is like both teams have the ability to take this one, but the Colts have proven it this year.
I like that. I'm going to disagree. I'm going to go Jake Browning and the Bengals. I like what I saw last week. The Colts did do well last week too without Jonathan Taylor, but I think this week's going to hit them hard. I don't know why. Just have this inkling. Little scratch. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be the Bengals on this one. So I'm going to go Bengals. 32-4. I'm just kidding.
Sheesh.
All right, next matchup, we got the Jags at the Browns. Mind you, Trevor Lawrence is probably going to be out for this game.
Yeah.
However, the Browns are playing like boo-boo right now anyway.
Yeah, the Browns don't have – the Browns are starting Joe Flacco.
I mean –
Which would be cool if this was 2011.
Even then, probably not.
Yeah, that was the defense. Which you could argue is the same case right now. Mm-hmm. But unlike that Ravens team, the Browns have even less offensive weapons. Mm-hmm. There might not be an Amari Cooper this week. Mm-hmm. There's no Nick Chubb. There's been no Nick Chubb. And Njoku isn't carrying as big of a role as he needs to be to pick up this offense. So I'm gonna go Jags. I think.
Well, it was my turn to pick. Okay.
Oh, my bad.
It's too late now.
But yeah, I think CJ Beathard came in late in the game, and I think he looked poised.
He did. He looked good.
And that was cold. No prep. A week of prep. Mm-hmm. I think he'll be fine to lead a Travis Etienne backfield into a dub.
I gotta agree with you. This is kind of a toss up for me, honestly, because I think both of these teams have potential of winning this game, obviously, because they're two teams. But I think they're still good. But I don't. The Browns' offense is lacking, like you were saying. So I'm gonna go with CJ Beathard and the Jags for this one.
I'm naming a lot of backups this week.
Yeah, I know, right? What's going on with the quarterbacks, man?
Talking about another backup, possibly.
Got COVID. All right, I'll pick this one first. Panthers at the Saints. Obviously, I'm going to go Panthers just for obvious reasons here. Or not the Panthers, Saints. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, that's obvious?
I'm going for Saints here. Obvious reasons. The Panthers are trash. I'm sorry.
Yes. I will agree with you. The Panthers are trash, and I will also take the Saints.
All right. Next matchup, your boy Joe Fleck. No, I'm just kidding.
Joe Breezy, baby.
No, we got the Texans at Jets. Who do you got?
Tank Dell going out is so
tragic.
Yeah, especially for my fantasy team. I'm so lucky I pulled out that dub last week. Props to Isaiah Pacheco getting ejected. I love that. But on another note, I think the Texans they are still good enough. They have Damian Pierce is back. He's looking like he's gonna have a bigger role. Nico Collins is having an outbreak season. Noah Brown is still a great receiver. Dalton Schultz is still a great tight end. And if they can play 80% of what they're capable of, they will have a better offense than most of the teams there and a good enough offense to beat the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to Texans.
All right. I agree with all that. But you got to remember the Jets defense is still really good.
Yeah. Jets defense is still really good, but they're 4-8.
Yeah. Because of the offense. We've been saying this the whole time. They have no offense. They can't figure it out. They started Trevor Siemian. Well, they didn't start it, but they put in Trevor Siemian.
I saw a report that they wanted to go back to Zach Wilson, and he's reluctant. He's being, bro.
I mean, would you blame him? I would too. I'm like, bro, you choosing all these quarterbacks over me and everything. Just stick with me. Ride with me.
They did for 2 years.
Yeah, I know. And he failed, but that's a different side. That's different.
Yeah.
No, the Jets are in disarray right now. I want to pick them just because, they can pull out a win, but I can't do it because the offense is just so over the place right now. They're so in disarray. Like, they don't even know what quarterback they're going to try to go for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tragic. So I got to go with the Texans on this one. I really do want to pick the Jets, though. But Texans because, things are riding on these games, Pulse. Next matchup, we got the Vikings at the Raiders. This is a tough call, man. I don't like neither one of these teams right now. I'm not saying like personally, I just don't like the way they play. One week they'll be like super good, and then next week they'll be like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't the Raiders just come off a bye? I thought both of these teams just came off a bye, didn't they? The Raiders didn't play last week. Yeah, they both came off a bye. So they're both going to be well rested. Let's ride with the cancer patient, bro. Riding with Dobbs. You know what I mean? No eyebrows and all. Let's go Vikings.
Yeah. Justin Jefferson might be playing. We don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
And the Raiders are not a good team to me.
I mean, with the whole coaching and stuff, and
I think that organization is just not good.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Taking Vikings.
Yeah.
Let's go, cancer patient. All right, next matchup. All right, Seahawks at the Niners. Who you
got? This is going. People might think that this is going to be an easy San Fran win.
Oh, well, they'll be wrong.
Yes.
Go ahead. Continue.
Because the Seahawks put up 35 on Dallas last week. Dallas is a good defense.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
I'm not. Let me start off by saying this. I'm not picking Seattle. Okay. I'm picking San Fran. But what I'm saying is this is going to be a closer game than people are going to expect. Mm-hmm. I haven't looked at the spread for this. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is, but it is going to be close.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I got it right. Spread is negative 10.5.
No way it's negative 10.5.
Mm-hmm.
You
got to understand.
Pick the Seahawks. Please, they will cover that spread. No, I'm talking about the Seahawks spread.
I got you.
Yeah.
You gotta understand why they're doing that, though, right? Just beat the Eagles, beat Seahawks 2 weeks ago, embarrassed on Thanksgiving Day, right? Didn't even come close. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they competed with the Cowboys, but we blew the Cowboys out anyway, right? So we've shown that they're easy to score on, especially with this style of offense that our conference and division runs, right? So I wasn't shocked. I thought Seahawks had a good chance of beating the Cowboys, you know what I mean? But obviously Niners fans, I'm picking the Niners. Come on, man. We're gonna dust these dudes. I mean, I say that because originally before the season, I did say that we were gonna go 1-1. and I could possibly see us lose this game. But the high that we're on right now, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. It's hard to beat us right
now. Before we move on,
to
the next,
Brock
Purdy is currently the favorite to win MVP. What's your take on
that? Man, okay. Now, if we're keeping it solely about quarterback talk, right?
Yep.
That's my dog. No, I mean, I brought this up in the last episodes. Like I said, he was in the conversations, right? Look at what he's been doing, right? You gotta understand, dude was drafted last year, and then came in the league when fucking Garoppolo got hurt, and did that, right? Everybody was like, "Oh no, he can't do it again." That was just a little shiny moment. Comes out this season, slanging it, right, doing his thing. So, and then putting up the stats that he's putting up with completion rates and stuff like that.
But you have to look at certain aspects, right?
Like what?
Debo gets hurt. They go on a 3-game losing streak.
I understand that.
Debo comes back. He's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
They go on this winning streak. I'm not saying Debo is the factor, because if you look at Debo's stats, you'd be like, oh, what has he done this year besides last week? Mm-hmm. He had a great fantasy week last week, but before last week, you might have dropped him on your fantasy team.
I didn't do.
I'm just numbers. I'm saying other people, like, he was an option for that.
Yeah.
But the thing that he does for that team is provide another threat for the defense to worry about, to open up avenues for Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey, because people are so worried about Debo that they focus on. They don't know who to focus on. So having him back in the lineup, there's too much for defenses to worry about.
Okay.
And when you're able to spread the ball out that much to different weapons, is that a prompt to giving your quarterback the praise, or should you be awarding these individuals on the team that are giving this quarterback the option, like Christian McCaffrey? I think Christian McCaffrey deserves that award more than Brock Purdy.
Okay. Again, I said we were talking about quarterback realms.
But it is the most valuable player, not the most valuable quarterback.
I understand that. And like I said, yeah, I agree with you. There's other people warranting the fucking.
There's 2 people that
MVP.
Are skilled positions that should win this award over any other quarterback this year.
I agree. I'm not saying I disagree, but we're talking about solely just quarterbacks, out of quarterbacks. Do you think? Yeah, I think he's ahead of everybody. I would say yes. I able to do. Now, like, yes, if you're talking about other skill positions, of course, that motherfucker's like 6th. You know what I'm saying? There's so many other people deserving of that award. But if you want to just, you got to be, historically here, they give it to quarterbacks all the fucking time, right? So if they're going to pick a quarterback out of the quarterbacks, I think, yeah, he's a good front runner right now. Yeah, I think so. And then let's go back to this deep thing. All right. Yeah, some people would disagree with you actually and say that Debo getting hurt was the reason why they lost those games. And the reason being is because not only is he stretches the field out and makes other options and things of that nature, but he's like the motivation or the heart of the team. You know what I mean?
You have George Kittle on your team. You want to say that Debo is the motivation?
Yeah. That's what people will say. And by people, I mean analysts and other things of that nature. Yes, they will say that
George Kittle is your spark.
At times, yeah. Look, but you got to look at, all right, who do they use more as a distraction or as a deterrent, Kittle or Debo?
Well, no, if you're talking purely about motivation off, like not the things that they do on the field, but the things that they do in the locker room and on the sidelines and stuff like that, George Kittle's your guy.
I would agree, but I'm saying, as you can see, I would agree. But as other analysts and other people will say that probably know more than what we know, they think that Debo is the heart and soul of the team. I disagree. But I'm just letting you know that's what people say.
Analysts and people that vote on things like MVP, I don't.
They can't be trusted.
No, exactly. Like, what good do they do besides give a quarterback the MVP every year? When people outside that position deserve it, but.
Other than that, I'm still strictly on that. When we lost Debo and Trent Williams, and we lost those 3 games. Everyone's like, it's because of that. I still reluctantly say I don't think it's because of those 1-2 players. Yes, did we miss them? Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Of course, Trent Williams, obviously, and then Debo, yes. But we still had our weapons, i.e., Caffrey, Kittle, IU, and Jawan Jennings and stuff like that. We should have been able to win those games. I think that Purdy messed up a little bit, but he found his way back. And now he's doing what he was doing at the very beginning of the season. His timing is correct. He's not sitting in the pocket too long. Although the first Eagles quarter, or that quarter during the first quarter of the Eagles game, I wanted to have an aneurysm, but that was different. But I'm saying, they got into their rhythm and stuff like that, and they were able to do things. But I mean, yeah. To the MVP question, Purdy's that dog.
all I'm gonna say is like I'm gonna be so disappointed in the NFL. I get disappointed every year.
I know,
but
it's okay.
If a quarterback wins this year, I will be disappointed. And
I agree.
Just like how the NCAA disappointed the entire country this last weekend too. So
yeah, well, that's another thing.
That's a whole nother story. We won't even get into that. But
now, even watching the Niners game last Sunday, they even said the same shit. Like they were like, Purdy's in the talks of MVP candidacy and all that stuff. Although you got Christian McCaffrey, who's just rushed over 1,000 yards this season and stuff like that. But it's usually a quarterback award, which sucks. But it is what it is. I hope Christian gets it. Motherfucker deserves it.
I hope Tyreek Hill gets it.
Yeah, man, that dude's a fucking monster, bro.
I'm playing. I gotta play him the last week to make the playoffs. I swear, if Dion does this again, that's all I'm gonna say, bro. I'm gonna freak out. I'm done with fantasy if I lose in that league this week.
Tyreek Hill is that dude, though. Anyway,
yeah.
Next matchup. I don't know who picked first. I think you did. I'll do this one. Next matchup, we got the Bills at the Chiefs. This is gonna be a good game because the Chiefs are not playing like they should. All right, they're playing unlike the Chiefs of the norm that we normally see.
Mm-hmm.
But they're at Arrowhead. Bills are the same way, man. They're not playing like they're supposed to as well. I don't know. One of these teams are it's gonna be a hard fought battle. I'm gonna go Chiefs here just because they lost like 2 in a row. I think, yeah, probably, maybe. I don't remember, but I think they come out and they take it home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Buffalo.
Okay, I mean that's a fair pick, man.
Yeah, I think that them coming off a bye gives them this opportunity to like get their shit together. Because it's obvious that they haven't, and if they're gonna make this final stretch into the playoffs, this is week 1 of doing that.
Yeah, I think agree with you.
And the Chiefs aren't playing like the Chiefs that we know of the past.
Yeah.
So I think the Bills will go in Arrowhead and take a dub.
That's a good pick, man. I have nothing to say about that. Yeah. Next matchup, we got the Broncos, the Chargers. Who you got?
This is also a tough game.
Mm-hmm.
You have Denver, who went on a winning streak, almost fought into another win against a should-be powerhouse Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
This is another one of those games like the Bills. The Chargers need this final stretch to come around in order to make playoffs. And I think Denver's a good way to start. Denver is one of those teams that will give you a spark.
Okay.
Out of I think the Chargers will find it here. And I'm going to pick them.
All right. It's because of their logo. That's why I think they're going to just.
Yeah. The bolts, they're gonna get sparked up. Yeah.
All right. I'm going Broncos. Wild horses. Let's go.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
I have no reason why. I'm just gonna go Broncos because. All right, game of the week. I think.
It is Sunday Night Football, baby.
Yes, sir. Oh, we got 2 Monday night games. Cool. All right.
Yep.
Eagles at Cowboys. Who I got? This is a tough one, man. It's a tough one. You know who I'm going with? Yeah. depressingly enough, I'm going with those trash ass, stank ass Cowboys, and
Yeah.
I think they win this one.
Um.
And that's just because I want the Eagles to lose, so we're all 10-3, and the Niners can take that first place spot. You know what I'm saying?
If they could both lose, that's the best
Of
outcome.
course.
I won't say what I really want to say because that's messed up. But
All right.
I'm going Cowboys too. I think Philly's gonna hit it. Like they're 10-2, but it is not it's not a pretty 10-2. And the Cowboys these last 4 or 5 weeks have played very good football. Offensively, they have they've been like Dak's been great for me personally. Their defense is usually sound. Last week, Seattle put up 35, but I think that Cowboys have a better team right now. So
okay. Yeah. So we got the Cowboys on that one. I think it's going to be a close scoring game, just like the last one they played. Probably decided by a field goal or something, but we'll see. We'll see. Can't wait to watch that one. Monday night games. First one, we got the Titans and the Dolphins. Who you got?
Come on now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Gotta do it though.
Yeah, Miami. Nothing less. Nothing more.
All right, second one. Who you got? All right. Who I got? Packers at the Giants. And
DeVito is starting. DeVito is their guy.
Yeah, I gotta go with Packers, bro. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with you. There's a lot of talk right now about the Packers making playoffs.
Potentially. A lot of things gotta happen.
I mean, their records show that, but I just think that they're too young. I think that they play well. Like when they have a good game, like last week against the Chiefs, they have a good game, but they are not consistent enough to hold that into a playoff spot, I don't think. So yes, I think I haven't looked at their schedule honestly, but the Giants I think should be a dub. So I'll go Packers. Go Pat, go.
Go Pat, go. Well, those are the picks, ladies and gents. Let's throw it up on the screen. Remind everybody what we got. All right, and as the picks fade away into the darkness, let's go over this punishment, my man. All right, so the punishment is my week to choose. You slept on the last punishment, even though we didn't need it. My week to choose punishment. Punishment is going to be this. It's going to be plain and simple. The loser has to get a stuffed animal, a good sized stuffed animal. All right, decent sized stuffed animal, and they have to go on a date with it. So you got to take it to a restaurant.
Like just the stuffed animal.
Yeah,
like
you and the stuffed animal, no one else. You stuffed animal, go on a date at a restaurant.
All right.
Animal sits in the chair. You eat with the stuffed animal. You don't have to get into the stuffed animal or anything.
I can't wait to go table for two at a fucking restaurant. Yes.
Goddamn right, bro. And a stuffed animal could be whatever animal of your choice.
All right. I will own that loss with pride.
Now, with that being said, so the loser of this episode here or this week is gonna have to do two punishments. They're gonna have to do the bar thing, all right, and they have to do the stuffed animal thing. Now, how they do it or how they choose to do it is that one person's prerogative, but it has to get done. And next week we will show both of the punishments on the show. We'll have a good laugh. We'll enjoy it, and have a great time. And I'll criticize whatever stuffed animal you do pick if you do pick one.
Yeah, where do we get a stuffed animal at?
Walmart, dog. Toy section. Target.
Do they have like good sized stuffed animals?
The hell if I know, bro. The last time I've been to a toy section.
I'm not getting no little blender sized stuffed animal.
Oh, you going all out? Okay, all right.
It's taking up a seat, my guy.
I mean, I would say go to Toys R Us, but that kind of dates me. So I think Target would have some good ones.
I might have to just look online and see about options.
It's gonna be a good one. You got to give us some conversation too, man.
Oh yeah, no, bro. I'll go all out if I lose.
Oh man, same. Oh man. Well, show's coming to an end. We had some good talks. I think good punishments coming up. Sorry we didn't get to one this week. But
Make it
you
up.
know, yeah, time was not on our side this week. All I gotta say is go Niners, go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I would love to be that enthusiastic about my team. But go Marvin Harrison Jr. Go. You know,
Oh God. You gotta beat
come
the
on,
Panthers
baby.
out, bro.
No. It would be so like the Patriots to go and get a gritty guy that they need in the slot. You know,
Yeah. Mhm. They're
let's
gonna
go
go
find our
draft.
Julian Edelman or Wes Welker. You know, like I don't think Marvin Harrison's our guy.
They're gonna go draft Tom Brady.
I know. I bet if we had the number one pick and Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. were on the board, we would draft Drake May without a doubt. I'm
Probably.
I'll put money on that if that was the situation, that would what happened. That would be what happens.
That's crazy. Crazy. Oh man. Well, brother, it's always been a pleasure. Week
Absolutely.
14 is about to be in the books. Super excited for this week. It's gonna be some good games going on, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of Who You Got. Latest.